Hello my dear children, welcome to class 3rd. Today we will study fractions. In fractions we will study more than one out of many equal parts. What do you mean by this? Here we have many figures. Let's take any one figure. Let's take this one, this figure. Right? If I ask you to pick some parts out of these equal parts, suppose you have picked these 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. These 3 parts you have picked up, right? So here you have picked more than one out of many equal parts, right? How many parts are here in this figure? Equal parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of total 5 equal parts, you have picked up 1, 2, 3 equal parts, right? Now, how to represent the number in fraction, right? Here, we are going to study this topic in this class. I hope this is clear. Now write the fraction that represents the shaded part and non-shaded part of each figure. Here are some figures, right? Now the question is, we will understand this topic through these questions. So here we need to write fractions, okay, that represents the shaded part. See, look at the figure. Some parts are shaded, right? And some are non-shaded also. Now we need to write the fraction that represents the shaded part as well as the non-shaded part. So here shaded part, shaded fraction I will write, and here I will write non-shaded fractions, right? So look at the first figure. So here in this figure has divided into some equal parts. How many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Now how to write in fraction, right? So in last class I have already explained how to write fractions. So in fractions we have 2 parts, right? One is upper part and one is lower part of the fraction. And upper part and lower part, they are separated by a line, right? And this upper part, this part shows parts of whole, right? Parts of whole. Understood? This part, upper part, represents parts of whole. In last video I have shown you this, and this is the line that divides the upper part and lower part, right? Lower part shows the whole, figure. The figure has divided into how many parts? That we will write the whole part, right? So here in this figure, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole figure has been divided into 4 equal parts. So here in first figure, in lower part, I will write 4, right? The whole figure has been divided into 4 equal parts. So in lower part, I will write 4. What about the upper part? See, so I am writing fraction for shaded part, right? I am writing fraction for shaded part. So how many parts are shaded in this figure? Only one part has been shaded. So in parts of whole, I will write 1. Okay, and this is the fraction that shows the shaded part of this figure, right? Now come to the non-shaded fraction. So how to write the non-shaded part of this figure? So how many parts are not shaded? 1, 2, 3 parts are non-shaded. So I will follow the same rule. This is the line of separator. So upper part I will write parts of whole. So whole, I know the figure has been divided into 4 equal parts. So lower part always shows the whole, right? So I will write 4 over here. So in upper part I will write non-shaded fraction I am writing. So non-shaded parts I will write over here, right? So how many non-shaded parts are here? 1, 2, 3. So I will write 3 in upper part, right? And this is the fraction for non-shaded part of this figure, right? This is 3 by 4 and the shaded part is 1 by 4. Okay. Now let's go to the next figure. In the next figure, see some semicircles are there, right? So how many semicircles are here? Let me count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right? 5 semicircles are here, and out of which few are shaded and few are non-shaded also. Right? So I need to write the shaded fraction first. So I know that lower part shows the whole, and I have counted that there are total 5 semicircles. So I will write 5 in whole part, right? In place of whole I will write 5, and in upper part, parts of whole, I am writing for shaded part, right? For shaded part. So how many semicircles are shaded? Let me count. 1, 2 and 3. 3 are shaded. So in upper part, parts of whole, I will write 3. Right? So the shaded fraction of this figure, that is 3 by 5. Right? Now let's go to the non-shaded fraction. So in non-shaded fraction, I know the whole is 5. So I will write 5 in place of whole. Now come to the non-shaded. Count the non-shaded parts of this figure. 1, 2. 2 semicircles are non-shaded. So I will write 2 at the upper part of the fraction. And the fraction is 2 by 5. Right? Now go to the next figure. I hope all of you are able to understand, right? So look at the figure. There are many equal parts. The figure has divided into many equal parts. So let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means the figure has divided into 12 equal parts. So total, the whole is 12. So in lower part I will write 12. 12 will always come in lower part, right, of this figure, because the figure has been divided into 12 equal parts. Now shaded fraction I will write. So shaded portions, shaded parts I will count. So how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 parts are shaded. So parts of whole, in case of parts of whole, in that place I will write 6. So the fraction of shaded parts are 6 by 12. Right? This is the fraction. Now come to the non-shaded parts. So I will write the whole. That one is, this is the separator, and whole will be in the lower part. So I will write 12 because the figure has been divided into 12 equal parts. How many non-shaded parts are here? If out of 12 shaded parts are 6, then non-shaded parts are 6. 12 less 6 is 6, right? Else you can count also. So in upper part I will write parts of whole. How many are non-shaded? 6 equal parts are non-shaded, right? So 6 by 12, right? So here it has been written 16 by mistake. So it should be 12, right? Now go to the next figure. Count how many equal parts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts are there. So in place of whole I will write 5. And in upper part I will write the shaded parts, right? How many shaded parts? 1, 2 parts that has been shaded. So I will write 2. Okay. So the fraction is 2 by 5. Now come to the non-shaded fraction. So how many parts are non-shaded? If out of 5, 5 is total, 2 are shaded. How many non-shaded parts? Obviously 3. 5 less 2 equals to 3. Else you can count from here also. 1, 2 and 3. 3 are non-shaded, right? So here it is. In place of whole I will write 5 because the figure has been divided into 5 equal parts where the 3 are non-shaded parts, right? So answer is 3 by 5. Okay. I hope this is clear to you all. And here it is 12, not 16. This one is 12, right? Now here I have some more figures for you. Let's solve this quickly. See, this circle has been divided into how many equal parts? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in place of whole I will write 4. I am writing the shaded fraction. So I will count the shaded parts. 1, 2. 2 equal parts are shaded. So I will write 2 by 4. So in case of non-shaded fraction, so total is 4. Whole is 4. So I will write 4 in place of whole. And that is at the lower part. And non-shaded fractions. So I will count the non-shaded parts. Okay. So 2 parts are non-shaded. So I will write 2. Right. At the upper part. So the fraction is 2 by 4. Right. Now go to the next one. So this is 1 by 4. See, this figure has been divided into 4 equal parts. So in place of whole, this is 4. I will write 4 in place of whole. So whole equals to 4. Right. And parts of whole. Okay. Parts of whole. So how many parts are shaded? Only one part that has been shaded. So I will write 1. So answer is 1 by 4. And non-shaded fraction, see, 3 parts are non-shaded. So I will write 3 by whole is 4. So 3 by 4 is the answer. Now go to the next one. See, this figure has been divided into many equal parts. So let's count the total equal parts. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. See, 16 equal parts. So in place of whole I will write 16 because this figure has been divided into 16 equal parts. And how many parts are shaded? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts are shaded. I am writing shaded fraction. So in the upper part I will write 8. So the fraction is 8 by 16, right? So non-shaded fraction in the same way. See, in place of whole I will write 16, and in upper part non-shaded parts I will write. So 16 is the total, and out of which 8 parts are shaded. So a non-shaded parts equals to how much? 16 minus the shaded parts. Okay, that is equals to 8. Else you can count from here also. 1, 2, 3. How many non-shaded parts are here? So 8. So I will write 8. Okay. So the fraction is 8 by 16. Right. Next fraction, next figure. See, this figure has been divided into how many equal parts? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So 9 equal parts are there. 7, 8, 9. 9 equal parts are there. The whole figure has been divided into 9 equal parts. So in place of whole I will write 9. And how many parts, equal parts are shaded? Here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the upper part I will write 5. So my fraction is 5 by 9, right? 5 by 9. Now come to the non-shaded fraction. In non-shaded fraction, how many non-shaded parts are here? So 9 less 5 equals to 4. Else you can count from here also. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 by the whole, that is 9. So 4 by 9. Right? So now I hope all of you understood how to write fractions. Okay. Now let's proceed. Write the fractions for each of the following. Now we need to write the fractions. This is in word. This fractions has been written in word. Okay. So we need to write the fractions in figure. Okay, this is in word, and we need to write the fractions in figure, right? So 2/4. See, if you will see this fourths, 15ths, 11ths, 19ths, all these are ordinal numbers, right? You know ordinal numbers. So number, we know cardinal numbers, cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers, right? Ordinal numbers, right? How to write? See, number, let me take 3. The ordinal form of this number 3, the ordinal form of the cardinal form of this number 3 is 3, right? 3. But the ordinal form of this number 3 is 3rd. This is the ordinal form of 3. So in 4, in case of 4, what is the ordinal form of 4? 4. The cardinal form is 4. Okay. and the ordinal form is fourth, right? Ordinal form is fourth. 5, fifth, 6, sixth, right? This is 6 and this one is sixth. Now in case of fractions, you know the upper part, it has two parts, upper part and lower part, and lower part shows whole, it shows the whole. So while writing the whole, we will write the ordinal form of whole. Okay, whole will be written in ordinal form, right? So look at this figure. So this is the first part, the first number, this part shows the upper part, this is the upper part, and this one is the lower part of fraction, right? Lower part, this shows whole, okay, whole. And I told you that while writing fractions, right? So this is in ordinal form and this is in cardinal form, right? So here we will write in figure, right? So 2, that means we will write 2 in the upper part. First part is upper part, next one is the lower part, right? So they are separated by a line, as I have already explained, separated by a line. Then I will write the whole part, right? So the lower part. So fourth, what is the number? So this is fourth, means I will write 4. Okay. So here I have explained number, cardinal form and ordinal form of the number, of these numbers, right? So don't forget. Now let me write this. It is all 2 fourths, right? So 2 is the upper part, this one will be in lower part. This one shows, this first part shows part of whole, and this part shows the whole, right? So part of whole, that is in upper part of the fraction, then line of separator, then whole, it will be in the lower part. Okay. Now let's write 2 fourth, that means 2 will be in upper part, fourth means that is 4, so that will be in lower part, right? So this is 2 by 4. Next one, 9 15th, right? So I will write 9 in upper part and separator, line separator, then whole, that is 15th. So I will write 15. Okay. So 9 by 15. 7 11ths. That means 7 will come in the upper part of the fraction and 11th will come at the lower part of the fraction, right? So 7 by 11th. So next one is 11 19th. So it is 11 by 19th, right? I hope this is clear to you all, right? Now let's proceed. Write each of the following fractions in words. Now fractions, these are in figure. Now we need to write it in word form. Okay. So 5 by 6. So I have already told you that. So upper part, this is part of whole. Now we will write the cardinal form of the upper part, 5. Okay, so cardinal form of 5 is 5. Next, the whole part, this lower part shows whole, the lower part will be in ordinal form. This will be in ordinal form and the upper part is in cardinal form of the number. Right? So 6. What is the ordinal form of 6? That is 6th. Right? So 5, 6. So in word 5, 6. Right? So next fraction 11 by 12. So how to write? 11, I will write 11 and 12 by 12. So I will write the ordinal form of 12. That is 12ths. Right? So 11 12ths. Now next fraction 4 by 7. So first upper part I will write the cardinal form, that is 4, and the lower part 7 I will write the ordinal form, that means 7ths. Right? So 4 7ths. Next one 9 by 10. So cardinal form of 9 and ordinal form of 10. So 9 tenths. Right? I hope this is clear to you all. Do practice. Thank you.